Hey, what's going on, guys? It's F5 like you, and here today we're back on mob statues. Now, as you may notice, I'm on the other side of the thing, because over there, I've already run out of space on the second map. Like, no joke, I'd have to move on to the next part of the map, but in doing so, meaning I missed like multiple blocks. So I'm building it over here because this is where enough space I have, and it might fill up this whole rest of the map over here. But this thing's going to be 22 blocks long in total. So starting here for the legs means that you miss a block here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the fourth one, right? We go along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'll be 10 blocks in total. Right? So that's fine. I'm going to need to fill that in first person. I missed it. There you go. But yeah, today we're going to be building the Iron Golem statue. And yeah. So the blocks you're going to need is 10 blocks in total, by the way. You're going to need iron blocks, brown terracotta, light grey terracotta, green concrete, lime concrete, yellow concrete, white concrete, black concrete, red concrete, and black terracotta. Now once you figure out where you're going to be making it, actually, yeah, we're gonna have to start from this leg, the right leg. When I was meant to start on the right leg, left leg. But since we're here, so what we're gonna do is start off by placing. We actually need black terracotta. We're gonna start by placing 6 black terracotta on the floor going to the left. If you made this chicken statue, obviously it's going to the left. But yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, I really want to work on the right leg. So what we're going to do is just miss 2 and do the exact same thing. 6 black terracotta. 5, 6. Now the reason I want to work on the right leg, no, not right leg, left leg, is because this is where the first part of the vines are on him. So what we're going to do is grab our line, go to this second block here of the left leg, and you're going to go up by 3 using lime. Boom. Then a linked 3 line going up. On that top one, do one going to the right. Underneath that, do a green. Then next to that green, do a lime. Under that lime, do a green. And next to that green, do a lime. Alright, coming back up here on this lime on top of this first green that you placed, you're going to place a lime. Next to that lime, to the left of it, you're going to place a green. Back to this lime, on top of it, you're going to place a yellow. Next to that yellow, to the right of it, you're going to place a lime. Top of that yellow, you're going to place a green. Next, on both left and right sides of that green, you're going to place a lime. On top of this left line, you're going to place 2 green going up. On top of that 2 green, you're going to place a lime. Top of that line, we're going to place a green. To the left of that line, you're going to place a yellow. Going down to the diagonal, downwards diagonal, place a lime, like that. And then underneath that line, place a lime. Then on top of this yellow, I'm going to place a lime. Top of that lime, you're going to place a green. Next to that green, you're going to place a lime. That was a lot to take in. Pause this if necessary. But that was literally that's literally the first vine of it all. That's literally the vine of the iron golem. You then want to grab your brown terracotta and place a row like that on both of them, the black terracotta. Then you're going to grab your light grey terracotta and place a row of light grey above the brown terracotta that you placed on both of them. You can do one at a time, it's up to you. But this is where things start to get a little bit weird. So on top of that light grey, you're going to place a row of iron. Then, now, on top of the iron layer, place 2 layers of light grey on both of them. Like that. On top of that double light grey layer, place an iron layer. On top of that iron layer, you're going to place a light grey layer. On top of that light grey layer, you're going to place an iron layer. On top of that iron layer, you're going to place a light grey layer. Top of that light grey layer, you're going to place an iron layer. Top of that iron layer, you're going to place a light grey layer. That was at that part. Yep, we're going to go up. Okay, so this is just quite simple now. Basically, on top of this layer, on top of this light grey layer, you're going to place an iron layer. And guess what? Yep, you guessed it. On top of that iron layer, you're going to place a light grey layer. Oh, what's that? You know what the next... Wait, what? Oh, yeah. We got 2 more layers left. Yep, you guessed it. On top of this light grey layer, you're going to place an iron layer. Now, you may think that's the final layer, but no. On top of that iron layer, this is the final layer. Just place a whole row on both of them as light grey. That is the legs that you should have been built. 1 clean, 1 vine. Now coming to the back, we're going to make this 3D. As we do. Which is just simple. Yeah, because there's no vines on the back. We're going to remove the green, grab our black terracotta. Now the thing is, I just made up the arms because I hadn't really finished it yet. So I just made it up. But we're going to go back by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on all of them. I'm going to fill this one in because why not? Well, I might not fill the body in because that's just way too much effort. And you'll see why, what I mean, like, a different time when we get there, obviously. On top of that, basically just copying the front but without the vines. Basically just copying this layer. Just broke the grass, damn it. I broke the grass. There we go. Get this done. Bow, bow, bow. Also on the FNAF video yesterday, I didn't fully complete Line 2 on camera but that's because some of the footage got corrupted. So I did complete Line 2, but the footage got corrupted, so we are on 93. I didn't realise it until I uploaded the video where you may have seen the title change and changed back to the normal one. That's why, because I didn't notice. That's why I said no, non-completed. But then I realised that I did complete Night 2, so I just left it as Night 2 done. So yeah, we are on Night 3 for the FNAF series. So if you're watching the FNAF thing now and getting confused, I'll just tell you to go watch the Iron Golem statue and and that's where I explained it all, basically. But I'll explain it all on FNAF as well, don't worry. That means we have got Night 3, Night 4 and Night 5 to do, and we've done FNAF 1 perfectly. How many layers do I? Oh my god. Couple more layers to go. I might sort of find a statue that's smaller and will fit on the end bit over there. So like an ocelot. Also, just want to point out, I am going to be building the alley, the copper golem, and the glare. All three of them are going to be built in this mob statue thing. They are only near the end though of the passive ones, I think. But I know that to end this mob statues, I'm going to go live building it. And it's going to be on the warden. So the 3 bosses I'm going to go live on YouTube, obviously, building them. Hopefully if it works. Or I will record it and put it as premiere on a certain day, which is going to be the same day. Come on. Before I go live though on it, I will have to build the statue on my Xbox world. By the way, I won't be recording FNAF Security Breach yet or Sister Location. I did have Sister Location, but it's not really working for me. Neither am I going to record Ultimate Custom Night and FNAF World. Because those games are just going to take forever. There you go, that's the leg, we've done it. The next part isn't really that difficult. It's got a couple of lines on it, but not really that many. So let's get on with it. It will start on this block here, right? But forwards one, so you can get rid of that block there. So I think that's just going to be all, yeah. How we're going to do this is this. So one line there on the coming forwards one, so a diagonal one here, as you can see. Then you're going to place 2 iron, 2 lime, 3 iron. Now why we did that was because we can now bring this back until it's hanging off by 1 off the edge of the legs. Okay, there you go. That's how it's going to be. You're then going to go to these 2 blocks that are in the middle of this 2 lime and 1 lime here. You're going to place 2 lime on top of that with 1 lime on top of the first one you placed. You're then going to place another lime there. And with the green, do I have the green? Why did I put the green away? With the green, you're going to place it like that. And then for 2 layers on top of this, you're going to place light grey. Boom. You're then going to fill this in all the way at the back. There you go. Then on top of that layer, you're going to place an iron layer. I'm only filling this in now so I don't have to another time. And because I was going to fill it all in. I was going to do like all the 3Ding at the very end, but then I was like, nah, that's going to take too long. That feels going to be like an hour long then. Then on top of that, you want to place a brown terracotta layer. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to move on to the body, which is... I'm starting to see some pattern here. I'm not happy with this now. I just realised I'm not happy with this. Actually, no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. What we're going to do is place on top of that an iron layer, only to help us with this. It doesn't have to be like filled in, but since it's just an iron layer, I'm just going to fill it in myself, because you're only meant to do the outside so that you can connect and to see what I mean when I'm done with this. So for you guys to make it easier, just do the outside, don't fill it in, just unless you want to. But now what we're going to do is in front of this iron layer at the front, you're going to place 2 more iron layers, right? And going to the side of this, you're going to place 3 more. And you're just going to do that the whole way around. So at the back, it's going to be 2, sides it's going to be 3. So here we go. 1, 2. Then on the side, 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Now what we're going to do is surround that with light grey terracotta to make this easier for us. There we go. That's what it should look like. 3 there, 2 there, 3 there, 2 there, surrounding that whole thing in with light grey terracotta. Now, we're going to do... We can do that now, that wouldn't be too hard to do. Just realised that. Oh, there's fines on the back, damn it. Okay, we're not going to do that then. We're going to do sides. Because that's going to be simple to do. That goes up by... So the sides on the back is going to be here. Going to be 4. And goes up by... Goes up by 10. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what we can actually do? Just fill the whole side of it in with iron, because it's not going to matter anyway. Except for the corners, because that's where the light grey is going to go up and across the top. Not like the middle top, but like the side top. I'll show you what I mean now. Grab your light grey and just do that with it. Do the same for the other side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you're just going to wrap it round with the light grey. And there we go. That's the sides done. You then want to come around to the front. front for me is this. So on the third block here, on the light grey bit, grab your lime, break it, do that, place it there, miss 2, do the same thing there. Then place another light grey on top of those, and then upright diagonal, placing 2, like that. Then above those 2, you're going to place a yellow there and a green there. Let's go up to one of the sides first. You're then going to place a diagonal going up to the left with 3 green on top, a light grey on top of that, and then a up right diagonal using the green. Move to the side one with the green to the right. Up on that recent one placed, up with green. Then next to that green to the left, you're going to place a line. Above that line, you're going to place a green. To the left of that line, you're going to place a green as well. Then a lime next to that. Then a green on the side there. And underneath that, a line. What else? Oh yeah, we need to go this way now. So that up and to the left of that green here, you're going to place a light grey. Place another, no, not light grey, lime. Place another lime on top of that. Then place a linked 2 green like that. Alright, then going down and to the right, you're going to place 1 lime, 1 green, 2 lime. So that connects it down to the floor. Come back to these 2 green. And on top of it, you're going to place 1 yellow. To the left of it, 1 lime. Above that, 1 green. And it should connect to that. Like that. That is the first, that is the front line. So what you want to do now, grab your light grey, where this lime is with these 3 green going up. On that light grey layer, lime layer, you're going to place light grey on those 2 places. Then where this green is here, you're going to place 2 light grey going up to the right. And then down right diagonal using the light grey. Then another down right diagonal. And placing 4 light grey next to that. Like so. That's just to separate the iron from that type of layer, so the rest can just be iron. If you can see what I mean now by not filling in the body, yeah, I'm not filling that in like I did on the Xbox. I didn't do the same with this squid anyway, so it doesn't, filling it in doesn't really matter. It's just something I want to do because, well, I'm bored. It's already taken me 29 minutes to do. But we only got the back to do now. After this. Then we're going to do the arms, which aren't that hard to do. Then we're going to do the head and we're going to finish. I almost did that wrong. But for this layer here, it needs to be a row of light grey. Like that. That's how it should look. Pause lifting if necessary. Because now we're going to move on to the back. Whoa. Also, this whole top bit can be iron. Whole top bit can be iron. Also, Saturday at 11:30 to 2:30, I won't be talking as much because I'm going to go see my dad and my sister. So, yeah. And, so I might have to record by 9:30 or 10:30. If I can't do both videos, like the FNAF and Mob Statue one, then whichever one I haven't done, which will probably most likely be the FNAF one, I'll record that one at like 3 o'clock or something. Alright, for the back, actually I can fill this in. Just a quick way of doing it. Hang on. Because this is technically not concrete, it's iron. There's the pen. So very quickly, I'm going to fill this in with the iron. I only didn't fill in the squid last time because I didn't have it doesn't show up with like the thing. Yeah, so 12, 29, nope, minus 29, minus 39. Place that back. Then over here is 22 minus 38 minus 26. Now just watch the magic happen, guys. Ready? Slash fill 12 minus 29 minus 39 22 minus 38 minus 26 in with iron underscore block. Watch it happen. There you go. Like the power of editing. Who needs editing when Minecraft gives you /fill commands? Okay, we're going to move on to the back now. The vines on there aren't really that hard to do now. So, come to the fourth block over here. So this one. And you're going to break it and place a light grey. And place 4 lime, not light grey, lime. And you're going to place 4 lime on top of that. 3, 4. 1 lime to the left of it. With a green next to that. And next to that, 2 lime going down. Diagonal that, 2 lime going down. Like that. On top of the green, place 1 lime. Next to that green, place 1 green. 1 green there. 1 yellow. 1 lime. 1 green. 2 lime like that. 1 green. No, not green. Lime, then green. I'm really messing up my words today, aren't I? For this one, come to this lime here, place 2 iron like that, and just place 1 blocks, 1 lime, break those iron blocks for now, then diagonal that, lime. To the left, up diagonal is a lime. Then diagonal that again is a green diagonal downwards there, with a lime underneath that, and 2 lime diagonal there. Coming back up, above this first green you placed is a yellow. Diagonal upwards there is a green. Above that, lime. Above that, green. That's the vine. You then want to come down to here, and on this layer, place a whole layer of lime without breaking the vines. Miss 2 layers, place another layer of light grey here. Like that. And then just fill the rest in with iron. And there we go. Basically those filling gaps you need to fill them with iron, and that's the back done. Moving on to the arm. Yeah, let's do the arm now. The head's not really that hard to do, it's mainly just iron. This whole thing's mainly just iron, that's why it's called an iron golem. Both sides are the same, so it doesn't really matter. On the 4th block here, from this thing, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right there, you're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brown terracotta going to the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and as you can see, there should be 4 here, 2 here, otherwise you've done it wrong. Right, going down. Actually, no, not going down. Going towards you, place 2 more layers of brown, and then a layer of green. We're going to do the vines now. So underneath that green, place a layer of lime. Underneath that lime, place a layer of yellow. Then going in this way of the yellow is a layer of lime. Then next to that layer of lime, you're going to place a layer of green. Then underneath all those 3 layers is a layer of green, like that. That's literally the only vine. Then up here is 3 layers of light grey, like this. Then in this 2-layer spot is iron. Okay. Underneath these 2 bits here is 2 rows of iron, like that. Then in these other 2 spaces is light grey. Underneath that iron and light grey, you're going to place a whole row of light grey, like that. Then underneath these 2, where the iron was, place 2 rows of light grey. Next to that, place two rows of iron. Then you're going to place a row of iron underneath that. And then you want to place that 4 more times. One. Add all. Add 3. And a 4. Like that. These 2 layers here, you're going to place iron to make that sort of shape. So like it's meant to be the same length, but 1 down. And underneath these 2, it's going to be light grey. Underneath that is going to be a row of light grey. Underneath these 2 layers here is light grey. Then here is 2 rows of iron. Then underneath that, 5 rows of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Perfect. Like that. Underneath these 2 layers here is iron. Underneath these 2, not layers, rows, sorry, I keep saying layers, it's rows. Underneath these 2 rows, it's light grey. Okay, we're almost done with the arm. Underneath that, it's a whole row of light grey with 2 rows underneath the first 2 things with iron next to that. One layer of iron. Underneath that layer of iron is a layer of light grey. Oh, preparing to auto-save level. Underneath that layer is 2 rows, not rows, layers of iron. Then a layer of light grey underneath that. With one final layer of iron underneath that. That's the arm. That took way too long to build. We're already 44 minutes into this episode because of that arm. Now let's do cut 2 because it's just the same as the other arm. Alright, there you go, that's the other arm done now. We only got the head to do, and we're good. So with the head, I don't know how to describe it. What you want to do is on the fifth block in, so here, and here. No, not that. There. What you want to do is place two going forward. And then 6 going back. With light grey, obviously. And then above that, a whole row of iron. There we go. And in the middle, there should be 2 blocks. You're going to place 6 like that, and then 1 underneath, and then do the same going forward 1. That's his nose. And in these places, basically, you could just place iron like right here. You're going to place 2 brown terracotta. That was with brown, by the way. Like that. And then grab your red, put it there, near the edge. Like the furthest away from the middle one. Didn't have to say that. Black right there, iron in the middle. Then black on top of that. 2 iron like that. 2 black like that. 1 whole row above that of brown. 2 rows of light grey above that. And then above that 2 rows of iron. Like that. Then here should just be a row of iron until there. Brown, 2 light grey, 2 brown. No, not 2 brown, 2 iron. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? Oh, I'm glad I noticed that. That's 9. That's not 8. Oh, my controller is dying. But it's fine. I know what to do. As long as I get the side. Because the side is just 2 light grey there. I'll fill in the head, why not? Yep, there it goes. Come on. Okay, hang on, be right back. Alright, I am back. Underneath this layer, by the way, if you're filling this in, you want to fill it in with iron before we do the light grey. Then you want to go 2 down like that. Then diagonal down twice, actually, twice. And then we got 3, which should help us with the back because it's meant to be round the back with this anyway. Then you want to just fill the rest in with iron. We're then done after this with the hole. Why'd you turn off? You're not dying, are you? No, full battery. So you shouldn't be turning off unless I haven't used you for at least like 10-15 minutes. Which after my FNAF video today, I'm going to carry on Minecraft story mode. Because I'm on chapter 3, no, chapter 5, episode 4. No, not chapter 5. Hang on, I'm going to check what I'm on, because I have the achievements. No, that's Minecraft. Achievements, Minecraft story mode. I know I got past. I'm on chapter. I beat chapter 6 of episode 4. And I did get past Ruben dying. Which may he rest in peace. Shouldn't have followed me. But let's be honest. But there you go, that is the Iron Golem all done. And I just want to say one thing. This took me almost an entire hour to build in the tutorial. So if you could, please subscribe for my misery and what I've done for you guys. Because now we need to grab a map. Go up to here. Look at that. The Iron Golem has arrived. So we can now break this, replace it. Look at that. Looks like we can't even fit anything there now. But these statues are getting cool. This guy's now my favourite one. Look at him. That is sick. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in FNAF.